Just like too many other animals around the world, Freddie the cow was supposed to meet his end at a slaughterhouse. But Freddie didn't read the script. The cow had other ideas, and his tale is so touching and unexpected. It might even change your life forever. You might not be able to imagine seeing a cow on the lam in New York City, but that's just what people saw. You can only imagine the surprise and shock of onlookers when they heard a commotion and saw just that. What a sight! The confused cow was clearly in a distressed state, adding to traffic jams by swerving around vehicles, while also causing quite a stir amongst pedestrians. No one was quite sure where the bovine came from or how it got there, but New Yorkers with cell phones were quick to record the antics. As with anything out of the ordinary in the smartphone age, videos of the poor cow's wild dash race through the internet at breakneck speed before the whole story could be revealed. To date, just one of those recordings has notched up more than 542,000 views. After the initial excitement caused by the animal's impromptu city sprint, more facts emerged. The cow had been scheduled to be killed in a Jamaica Queens slaughterhouse, but had decided to put the fast into fast food and make a break for freedom. The traumatized creature had escaped his fate just a day before he was due to be slaughtered. "Every Friday we kill animals," said Adad Dioprasad, an employee of the Archer Slaughterhouse. With that in mind, his frantic bid to escape the clutches of the New York City Police Department, who were now in hot pursuit, was totally understandable. This cow wasn't going to go quietly. Despite his best efforts, however, the NYPD eventually caught him without any serious injury to either party. The bad news for the crafty creature was that he was to be sent straight back where he came from, the slaughterhouse. Despite his efforts, footage of which spread around the world, it would seem the cow's fate was finally sealed. However, thanks to the internet, anything can happen, and his story didn't end there. Behind the scenes, gears were moving that with no small amount of luck could prove to be the bovine salvation. The bold cow story had reached Mike Stura, a man who owns New Jersey Skyline's animal sanctuary. "My friend contacted me as soon as she saw the post on the NYPD Facebook page," Shuret said. "I jumped in my truck and hooked up the trailer and started heading that way. I called the police first and they told me where the place was."
Also, if you've not done so already, please subscribe to our channel and click that notification bell to get inspired by these animal stories every day. Now, back to the story.
Customers of the Archer Slaughterhouse have the live kill option to pick out their animal and see it being slaughtered, taking the meat home for the evening meal once it's fully prepared. It would seem that the cow had already been marked as meat before his escape. Stura got straight on the phone though. The first person I spoke to at the slaughterhouse was quite receptive, but he told me the cow was brought in with a deposit and it was for an occasion. He told me the family would not let the animal go. Stura was undeterred though, and decided to drive to New York anyway and speak to the parties involved face to face. Determined, Stura arrived at the slaughterhouse only to find the place empty for the day. Resolutely, however, he stayed in his truck overnight and began negotiations in the morning. It was argued that since the cow had been smart enough to escape, he had earned his freedom. After a long period of negotiations, Stura finally convinced the slaughterhouse owners to let the bovine go free. With the cow liberated, Stura took him to the vets to get his health checkup in preparation for staying in his new home. Since he was found in Queens, the cow was named Freddie after the Queen singer Freddie Mercury. He did want to break free after all. Stura has been an active rescuer of animals scheduled for slaughter for years, sending them to sanctuaries across the U.S., but he finished building his own farm just 11 months ago. The 240-acre Skylands Animal Sanctuary will be Freddie's home from now on. Stura and his wife work the farm themselves, and all donations for the sanctuary go to the care of the animals and the upkeep of the farm. "It is full-time, but it's not a job," he said. "My sanctuary has no full-time employees. I'm a truck driver and truck mechanic. Many slaughterhouse animals are not as lucky as Freddie, as Stewart can testify. Tons of animals are coming in from farms to slaughterhouses in the city. It usually happens under the cover of darkness very early in the morning. While I was there this morning, a truck came and brought chickens. We're all too aware of how animal cruelty is something that very much needs to be stopped." Thankfully, Freddie's story shows that change is happening. After a near miss with the slaughterhouse, he has been spared and now spends his life in peace and comfort. Few would deny this right. I hope you liked this video. Please share and subscribe to our channel. Also press the bell icon to never miss the video from our channel. Thank you.